If you've heard about gut-directed hypnotherapy for IBS and you're wondering how and if it actually works, this video is for you. Now, hypnotherapy is defined by the American Psychological Association as a state of focused attention with reduced awareness of your surroundings, where you become more responsive to suggestion. You're not asleep, you're not unconscious, and you're definitely still in control. You're just deeply focused. And when you're in this focused state, the therapist can guide you through specific suggestions aimed at your digestive system. These aren't vague positive affirmations. They're targeted instructions designed specifically to change how your brain processes signals from your gut. Now, brain imaging studies show us what's actually happening during that hypnotherapy. The focused attention state changes how different parts of your brain communicate with each other. Specifically, it affects three key networks: your executive control network, which handles the decision making and attention; your salience network, which determines what's important enough to pay attention to; and your default mode network, which is active when your mind wanders. During hypnotherapy, these networks start communicating differently. The suggestions you're given can actually change how your brain processes incoming signals from your gut. And areas that were overreacting to normal digestive sensations can become less active. Areas that should have been dampening down those signals but weren't working properly can start functioning better. Now, the suggestions might include imagery of your gut functioning comfortably, or direct instructions that normal digestive activity is safe and doesn't require an alarm response. Because your brain is in that focused, more receptive state, these suggestions can influence the automatic patterns that have been causing problems. The therapy also affects gut motility, which is how quickly your food moves through your system. When your nervous system is stuck in stress mode, it can mess with this timing. It can make things move too fast or too slow. What makes this different from just general relaxation is the gut-directed part. The suggestions are specifically focused on normalising digestive function, and research from Monash University shows it reduces IBS symptoms by around 70 to 80%. That's pretty significant. If somebody was to say to you, you can improve your IBS by 78 to 80%, I think most people would say, yes, please. And the amazing thing is, those improvements last. They're not just short term. Studies that follow people years after finishing treatment found they maintain those benefits. That's because you're not just managing symptoms, you're actually changing the brain patterns that created them in the first place. And people who go through gut-directed hypnotherapy report not just fewer symptoms, but also less fear around eating, less anxiety around their gut, more trust in their body. It does take time though. Most programs involve weekly sessions over several weeks. A one-off session won't make a huge difference, and I'd always recommend working with a therapist who specialises in gut-directed hypnotherapy, somebody who properly understands what they're doing.